Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. Here's question number 17 on the 2005 Fermat contest. A cylinder with a radius 2 centimeters and height 8 centimeters is full of water. A second cylinder of radius 4 centimeters and height 8 centimeters is empty. If all the water is poured from the first cylinder into the second cylinder, the depth of the water in the second cylinder will be... Okay, so let's take a look, and we're going to draw some pictures here. So we had one cylinder, and oh gosh, I can't even remember the radii. Radius 2, height 8, and then the next one is radius 4, height 8. Radius 2, height 8, and then radius 4, so it's a much bigger one. So what happens? Well, we fill this one up entirely with water. Then we pour it all into this one, and it only goes up a certain amount. Now the water rests, and we get a sort of a cylinder of water of a certain height h, and it's our job to figure out what h is. So the amount of water doesn't change in both places, so the volume of water stays the same. And we're going to use that to our advantage, because we're going to calculate the volume of water in two different ways. One of them using actual numbers, and one of them using numbers and this h, and then we can solve for h, because it'll be the only unknown in our equation. So the volume of water in the the volume of water is the volume in the first cylinder. Okay, well, how do we figure out volume of a cylinder? It's a formula you should know by now. It's pi radius squared times the height. So in this case, pi times 4 times 8, that's going to be 32 pi. And centimeters cubed or meters cubed, I actually don't remember what I think it was centimeters. But 32 pi centimeters cubed is the volume. Now that stays the same. So it's the same amount of water in the new cylinder, but it only goes up to height 8 because we got a radius 4. So the volume of water can also be calculated as this sort of water cylinder in the big cylinder. So it's going to be pi radius squared times whatever the heck the height is. So that's 16 pi times h. So h is 32 over pi, or 32 pi over 16 pi. It's going to be 2. So we're going to have 2 centimeters. And that is B. So that's what we would bubble in there on our contest sheet. And that actually went fairly quickly for question 17 on a Fermat. Alright, so we got question 18 on deck. We'll take a look at that in the next video.